Rube, you're on TV.
Ruby, famous.
Welcome back to the Worm and whatnot. It's a party week. We made it. It's like the best week of the year every year.
Birthday week.
Tito and I have been doing it for, I don't know, 15 years or something like that, where we go for 3 or 5 or 7 days every year around our birthdays, go out into the middle of the woods and have a good shindig and eat all the best foods and sit around the campfire and usually drag the hot tub out. I don't know. It's a great time. It officially starts in, I don't know, tomorrow or the next day when
Uh,
Tito's going to be here and some other
Everyone's
people.
getting
And
here tomorrow, yeah.
we've been talking about. I've built all these crazy things in the woods here, and I never use any of them. Like a really nice queen size bed in the middle of the woods. We've never slept on it, and the deer castle. You've never slept in. I haven't slept in the deer castle,
Nope.
so we decided. I think she's here for 5 nights. So we're gonna sleep in 5 different places, try all these things out that I've built, and oh, we haven't. Do we need to sleep? You can stay an extra day, and we can sleep under the carport.
Okay.
So last night was here in the tent where we always sleep, and tonight's gonna be which one?
Deer Castle.
The deer castle. You think Ruben's gonna be okay with sleeping there?
I don't know, she's pretty picky.
She really likes the tent. We get up in the morning and go out and get coffee and hang out and talk and go, where'd she go? And she's sitting in here just staring into the tent like,
We're in the woods. Every dog's dream, right? My dog is like, nope, let me in the tent.
she's like
I want
right
to be
at the screened in part here with her nose pushed against it, like just
trying to
waiting
get
for somebody
into
to
the
let her in. And we just built her a doghouse like
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. So
She's like, no, thank you. I just wanted to be in the tent.
yep. So yeah, this should be like a, what do you call it, bed and breakfast review of all the places we stay. We'll have to give it like,
Give it stars.
yeah, everybody likes a star rating. So I give this a 5. Sleeping in here.
Wait, is it out of 5 or out of 10?
It's
out of 5.
It's out of 4.
Okay. I personally sleep better in this tent on this Mondo King vastly better than I do at home. I cannot sleep at all at home, and here I slept all night and didn't wake up once.
Oh, these bed pads are to die for.
Plus, the temperature is perfect right now
Yeah.
because it's cold, so you can like bundle up. I slept in a sweatshirt, which made me happy.
Yeah,
And I didn't sweat at all.
Yeah, it's 40, like high 40s at night right now, and highs during the day of like high 50s or low 60s. So
Perfect.
it's great sleeping weather.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm gonna give the tent a 5-star rating.
I give it a 5 as well.
The coffee service is good, right?
It's excellent. It's perfect.
Okay. We got a lot of fun stuff to do during the day, and then probably move our junk out at some point to the deer castle for tonight. And I'm gonna, because I care so much, I'm gonna give you the fold down bed.
My heart.
Be still your heart.
You just want your Mondo King. I know how it is. It's your favorite.
Well, we take both of them out there, so.
Okay.
But you can sleep
I don't care.
slightly elevated.
Okay, got it.
I wouldn't feel right as the man sleeping above you.
Okay, appreciate
lording over you all night.
Appreciate
Okay.
the thought.
Let's get breakfast.
Okay, sounds good.
Taxi. We're trying to go sleep in the castle, but we're in between thunderstorms. We got like 10 minutes, so we're gonna throw it all in and make a run for it. A little wet, maybe. All the bedding known to the world. Oh, they're a little wet. Right. Took a lot of rearranging just to get 2 people in here, but she looks very comfy, and so does she, wherever the other one is buried. Had to move the chairs around and everything. This is the big problem, the handle to get out of here. Now if anybody has to pee, we have to put this pad on the bed, move the chairs over here, and then you can open the door. I'm
So that
thinking.
means I didn't get to drink my wine tonight because
Yeah, she got no wine because she
I was pretty
can't
bummed
get up
out.
to pee.
because I can't get up and pee in the middle of the night.
Yeah. So what are we thinking? Like a 3-star rating on this place? Although it is like a 5-star for coziness.
It's pretty great so far.
All right. Good night.
Nighty night.
Good luck. Well, how'd it go?
Well.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Ruby, how'd it go?
What do you think, Rube? How many stars? Fine, don't participate, whatever.
You got 3 thermarests.
And I'm about to complain. I was really excited. I really wanted to like it. But I think with one person, it would have been 5 stars. But with 2 people and a dog, for me, is more like 3.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I couldn't stretch out all the way because my dog's bed was in the way. And this thing's really narrow and I just couldn't quite get comfy. And then the whole opening the door thing was an issue because it just, like, barely fits. Yeah. And it was just a little trickier than I thought.
Like, as the person that slept on the floor.
On top of the door.
Yeah, you had to sleep on top of the door. So shift everything around, get everything laid out. And this, I don't know if you, I guess you can't really tell by looking, but this room is not square or rectangular.
Oh.
So this end is like a foot or foot and a half narrower than that end is. So see your pad, you've got like an extra 6 or 8 inches or something to the wall. Mm-hmm. And here it was like a press fit. So I just like got everything settled and like pressed in there. And then of course you got to go to the bathroom. You got to pick that up, move it over there,
you have to move everything.
Take the chairs, move them over here. I mean, it does kind of sound like we're whining, but
we're just
we
giving
are.
An honest review. And again, if it was one person, it'd be a totally different story. Because you could just stay here on this thing and not have to move everything to open the door. Right. And it wouldn't be a problem. But with 2 people, it's just a little tricky.
I give it a 5-star review up until we went to sleep.
Yeah. I love hanging out in here. It's great.
Yep, hanging out in here was fantastic. And it was really nice to I got up, got on the 4-wheeler, went and made my coffee in camp, came back, turned the heater on. Been editing videos all morning. It's pretty nice. Mm-hmm. It's pretty, especially when it's raining. It feels like unreasonably good in here.
Yeah, it's warm, it's dry.
I like to watch the drips going off the eaves. Like at Ringworm, there's actually a real roof.
Also, one of the pluses in here is we can both stand up perfectly straight and walk around.
Yes, that is fantastic.
The only drawback to the tent is you can't quite. I can stand up all the way, but my head I
was gonna say I thought you'd be able to because I think it's like.
But I don't because my head brushes the top, and we always end up walking around hunched over in there.
Yeah, that does hurt my back after a while.
So it is nice in here that there's tons of headroom. We can stand up and walk around. Also, there's a crossbow in case we need it. So. And
good artwork.
Yeah, that's my artwork. And canned beaver.
Oh yeah, there's canned beaver in here, and there's
bear-proof tub of snacks.
Yep. Yeah, this has got all my. This has been here since last fall. Whenever I come out here in the winter to dry my boots, I'd always get a hankering for something, and there was nothing out here, and I'd forget to bring stuff, so I loaded that up with snacks. There's all sorts of good stuff. Did you look at this book?
Yes,
Tree Houses of the World.
It's amazing. And
yeah,
it's a perfect thing in here. It does really feel like, even though it's technically not, it feels like you're in a tree house in here.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
It kind of is, I guess. Oh, this.
I mean, I guess it is. It's built
the cook says in here.
Trees, right? The 4 posts are just tree stumps.
Yeah, they're just not live trees anymore.
Yeah, and it's not it's off the ground, but it's not super tall. But anyway, it feels like you're in a nice tree house.
So, where are we gonna sleep tonight? Your sister's gonna be in here. Tito, I don't know where Tito's sleeping. Probably on his tent deck.
Well, we can either the gazebo or the bed hanging.
We've got gazebo, we've got bed, and we've got the sky deck. All right, so one or the other.
Well, it'll be a surprise for later. We'll figure it out and let you guys know.
And the big surprise is gonna be how we're gonna get all of our junk out of here. So much stuff. It's like everywhere.
Yeah.
spread around, mashed under the bed. Yeah, this really is a great size for one person.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's perfect.
it's actually, for me, I only come in here in the winter, and it's bigger than I need. I actually wish it, like, I don't want the building to be smaller as a rule, but when it's like 10 degrees out and you turn that little heater on, if the room was half that size, like I don't go on that side of it.
Yeah.
I just like sit here and use the shelf and put my feet up. That's it. So if it was half the size, it would stay a lot warmer in here.
Yeah.
Because with that thing, it only goes, it's like maybe 25 degrees warmer than outside. So when it's 30 out, it's great.
Yeah.
When it's 10, it's like you still keep all your snow pants on and everything, you know. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see where we end up. I guess we're moving. Might as well move our stuff straight from here to somewhere else and dump it.
Yeah.
Okay. See what's next.
Bye.
Bye. Looks like I'm taking your dead body out of here. Dead body. And stay down. Well, tonight we're reviewing
The hanging bed.
the swinging bed. So far, it has the rating is a question mark. Not sure whether or not we'll be puking from laying here swinging around in the middle of the night.
Yep.
Ruby definitely does not like it. Sarah tried to stuff her in the coffin up here.
I thought you would like it because it's like a cozy box, but it's a little. She can't quite turn around easily, and she was like, "What the hell?"
It's exactly her shape, though.
I know.
She's like a cigar in a cigar impression.
I thought she would feel safe.
We don't know how this is gonna work.
We'll see. We'll let you know in the morning.
We'll see.
Give you our stars. But
So far, it's very comfortable.
Ruby just doesn't understand why we're moving.
I don't even understand why we're moving, and I built this. It's been raining all day, although we did squeak in some beef on the fire and some good presents and some
free leftover wedding cake.
Oh yeah, like a 18-pound wedding cake. I'm still not sure where we got.
But
I think Taryn found it in a dumpster. I guess anybody that hasn't seen the video of building this has no idea what we're doing right now because it's dark and you can't see the whole thing.
We're hanging on we're on a queen size bed. It's hanging.
It's a real bed made on a log frame, strung up between two giant cedar trees with cordage that you're supposed to use to pull wires through conduit. I built it in the winter when it was still snowy and everything. Slept on it for a night. Otherwise, it's been here unused.
We'll see how it goes.
See how it goes. We'll give you a full review in the morning so you know if you want to rent this out.
It's going to be on Airbnb pretty soon.
That's right. Okay, time to sleep.
Nighty-night. Good morning.
Hola, people.
What did you think? What's the matter, Rube?
Well, you apparently thought it was the best thing that ever happened.
5 stars.
I thought she was gonna give it like 2 stars, but I don't know why.
I thought so too. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna feel weird being out in the open and be nervous and it.
Because you thought you were gonna barf with the bed swinging around at night.
Yeah, at night it's a little because you can't get your eyes focused or whatever on the whatever, and it was making me a little nauseous in the dark. But I slept great, and waking up like just literally in the trees is so cool. And in the daytime, the swinging is way fun and it's very comfortable, and I love it.
And she's like, "Why do you need a tent?"
I'm like, I can't believe this is here and you sleep in a tent. What's the matter with you? Never sleeping in that tent ever again.
We decided to turn over a new leaf and move our stuff before it's dark.
Yeah, thinking ahead this time.
Yeah.
It's Not even raining.
Not even raining. Tonight's gazebo night.
Gazebo.
We're gonna need a lot of sleep after all the cake we just ate.
Oh my gosh.
On to bigger and better things. That looks reasonably comfortable. This is not going to be the most exotic place to sleep, but with floor-to-ceiling screen, it's nice to feel the wind going right through here, a little breeze. Clearly no bugs. It's going to be great. The good old bow-legged gazebo. Built on tree stumps. Made with the biggest bowed logs I could find anywhere on the property. I'm a little tired.
I'm exhausted.
Are you?
Yeah, it was a really fun day, but
That was fun.
so ready to. Me first.
Alright, ladies first. That's what I always say.
Mm-hmm.
Ruben.
Ruby.
You look cozy. Whew. 42 degrees tonight. That's at the exact limit of this sleeping bag. Predictions?
I think it's gonna go well.
You think I think this is a pretty straightforward place to sleep.
Yep.
I would expect it like to. Whoa. Horrible.
It's perfectly nice.
Yeah. You really can. You can feel the air just like barely moving through here.
Yeah.
Like if you close your eyes, you would really think you were laying outside.
Yeah. But I like. You're inside something, but again, you can stand up all the way and walk around.
Yeah.
And the door is easy to get in and out of if you wake up in the middle of the night for the bathroom or whatever.
It is easier on the back to have a real ceiling.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, well,
Very nice.
good luck everyone.
Godspeed, my friend.
Yep. I'm afraid we're reviewing these different places just based on how well we sleep.
Yeah, I thought that too, which is not necessarily directly related to the place. Like last night, I didn't sleep great, but it's because
No, you didn't.
well, I had too much air in my mattress, and I kept thinking it would just go down because you said when it's cold.
Is that a euphemism?
No. Literally too much air in my literal mattress, and so it was kind of too hard, and like my face was cold. But that's not the gazebo's fault. So.
No, I guess
but
not.
it's very nice in here, and it's nice waking up in the trees again, and
I really like this.
no tent flap.
I think in the next summer I'm gonna sleep in here though, on those really hot nights.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I got those 2 Ryobi fans, and I could totally see just like sleeping naked in here.
Yeah, get that airflow. Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I mean, if it's super still and hot, I don't know how much difference it makes being in here. But I guess I feel like a bigger space is less like it's holding your respiration in. And
but if there is any type of breeze,
that's true. It would be way better in here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's the only thing I built this for is to get out of the heat and have some air circulation and and the bugs. So I'm giving. I mean. My last night experience, this is definitely a 5-star. Whereas the bed, I just didn't sleep very well, but I don't think it had anything to do with the bed. This is all like just jaded and mixed up reviews. When you guys choose which place to sleep at Ringworm, I wouldn't use these reviews at all. I would just go with your gut.
You mean all the people that aren't allowed to come here or sleep here ever?
Right.
In your imagination.
Yeah, when you fall asleep and dream of sleeping at a place called Ringworm.
How much do we charge for the imaginary B&B?
Oh, that's a good point.
Per night. If you want to imagine sleeping here, it's going to cost like I'd say for this, like $200 a night.
Well, right, but we've got to prorate that because you don't dream about it for the full.
True.
Say you sleep for 8 hours. This is pretty classy. This took like 2 months, a month and a half to build, or 2 months to build. So we'll go full prices. So this is $300 a night. Oh, and then what if two people, like a husband and wife, dream about it at the same time?
Oh, they gotta charge. They gotta pay double for sure.
Well, let's give the second one like a 50% discount, but then we prorate it for how many hours they dreamt about it. That's gonna be tough too, because you start dreaming about one thing and you fall asleep, and then it kind of like
and then it changes.
And then I was at the dentist, but But
it wasn't my dentist. It was
Samuel Jackson was there. he was dressed as an ice skater. So once you can't be sure you're here, then we'll get some kind of computer program to do it.
Yeah, some kind of algorithm.
Yeah, we're just going to be algorithmic charging. Not sure where we're sleeping tonight. There's only one night left and one place left to sleep.
Not sleeping on that goddamn sky deck. You're not
you
gonna make me.
Might have to wait and see.
Not doing it.
What if you get a kickback for all the people that dream about sleeping on the sky deck? Like, what if I give you 20%?
Well, if I'm dead, that won't help very much.
Oh, you won't die up there. You probably bounce, and the ground's pretty soft. All right. It's time to go see if there's a fire going.
Okay, I need some coffee.
What's your star rating, Rubesters? Oh, there's movement.
Whoa.
She turned around the other way. I think that means...
Is that a no? Once for no, twice for yes. I don't understand.
She literally turned away. I don't believe in ratings.
I don't have my makeup on. Don't film me.
You stupid Americans want to rate everything. Friends of yours?
A couple of them.
Well, I traded in the female model for this lump. It was cloudy last night, so we didn't get to go to the sky deck. We just slept. Sarah and I slept in here again, and now the girls are gone, so we decided we'd come down here, make a massive pot of cheese and bean. And what kind of dip do you call this?
Tito and Ryan's cheese.
I think we should just call it a mass attack.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in the planned party schedule to watch Grumpy Old Men and maybe the second one tonight, so here we are. If it's clear when we're done with the movie or two, we might head up to the sky deck and see what we can see. Who knows? We'll see how we feel after how many pounds do you think that is? 8 pounds of cheese dip?
Mm-hmm.
Was of course a huge success. It's time for some stargazing and some cake digesting.
Oh.
Somebody's not digesting the cake as well as somebody else.
Got a pull handle and a push bar. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen the spider's eyes?
It's not even that dirty up here. I thought it would be. Let's go through this down. Look at that. Would you just look at it?
That's a nice cloth.
Oh, I actually like how it moves when you walk around. Makes it feel real, you know?
Yeah.
I guess I'm kind of used to that Mondo King. This is a little bit stiffer than I'm used to.
Rigid.
Oh, I can see so much better when that light's right in my eyes. Whoa. Wow. A lot of stars, but it's just like a window. Well, that was pretty fun. I couldn't really get any video or pictures. It was too dark. We actually came up here after Grumpy Old Men, and then we, the next night, he decided to stay another night. We had so much fun, and we watched Grumpier Old Men, and then came up here again. So it's a pretty fun time. Next week, there's kind of a big change coming for me anyway. It'll make life out here significantly different for me. So I'm gonna run down and dump some of my garbage from the party, see if any of the locals can use it, and then start working on my big change, see how that goes. And feel free to use those ratings that Sarah and I left you guys, just to help figure out where you want to sleep when you have nightmares of this place. Man, this ladder's great. By the way, that really was, we had a great party week. Did a lot of fun stuff. Kept the campfire raging the entire time. That's what I always tell people is the one rule of Ringworm. First is that there are no rules, but second, as a little asterisk, is that if you're here, you have to keep the fire as big as possible at all times in order to get rid of brush that's around here. And they did a good job, just packed right out to the fire ring. Monster fire. It's pretty handy having people come that like to have campfires. But that was really cool. I enjoyed trying out all these different weird things that I build. I know I get that it's weird that I build this stuff and never use it, but it's what happens when you wake up in the morning. You actually have the time in your life to wake up and say, what's the most fun weird thing I could do with what I have at hand? And what I have at hand out here is just some camping gear and a bunch of tools and a lot of good building materials. And you know, you spend the whole day doing this, and at the end of the day, I don't even think to come out here and like sleep in the deer castle or go sleep on that actual bed that's hanging in the woods. I'm just so wiped out, so tired. The shower's by my tent. The tent's by the lean-to with the food in it. I get back there right at dark, do my thing, usually shower right at dark, go in the tent. It's 8, 9 o'clock, and I'm exhausted, and I sleep till the sun comes up, and then I think, what would be the most fun thing? And that's how you get all this stuff. But it was a great opportunity, especially with Sarah here. It's fun to do that with somebody, kind of have that experience together. So, all right, let's dump some garbage. Let's see if we can't entice some deers to eat some jack-o'-lanterns. Put some corn and molasses on top of them. Kind of making me hungry. We'll see what comes to snack.